What is up, guys? We are facing Magneto on expert mode with Nightcrawler, and this will be my second game with Nightcrawler, and I am already feeling like he is one of my top 5 favorite heroes in Marvel Champions. He is super duper fun, he is all of that, so I want to try a thematic matchup here against a super strong villain in Magneto. So let's go ahead and get Magneto set up. We're going to put our awesome lucky pop of Nightcrawler right here, and then yeah, let's do the villain setup. So the main scheme says to set the orbital decay side scheme aside, so we have this set aside from the game. And it also says to review the boarding party side scheme. So coming in right here with 3 times player threat. And then let's flip the main scheme over to stage 1B. It starts off here with 1 threat. And then Magneto will come in here with steady and toughness. And then when reviewed, deal each player a face down encounter card. So let's shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then we will deal ourselves 1 face down encounter card to start this scenario off. It's going to be this card right here. All right, and then let's shuffle up our player deck here. And we're playing the exact same protection deck with 0 allies in the deck. So the only ally is actually going to be a Nightcrawler's identity-specific ally, but we added no other allies in here. And I do believe that Nightcrawler should be able to take on Magneto here with no help from any other X-Men. All right, and we're going to draw up to our hand size here of 6 in our alter ego. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then let's see what we got. Okay, we got a specialized training here. We got a double. Port and punch, not needed right now. I like the energy barrier though. Electrostatic armor and our resource generator for events. I think I mulligan 1 card here, the port and punch. Let's see, if we do this, we can do this. Yeah, we can't really do too much right now without our Thor event. Let's just go ahead and mulligan the port and punch. Do I get rid of specialized training here as well? The reason we have this though is for this scenario, it will increase my thwart by 1. And then we can thwart for 3, which would be huge. Then we keep this. Let's mulligan the port and punch. Draw 1 more card back up to our hand size of 6. We got to port away. Discard a copy of Bond from your hand and change forms of regular identity. I don't think that's useful right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and use our action here. Search your deck for a copy of Banff and add to your hand. So let's look through our deck here. Get a copy of Banff, and we can add to your hand so we get 1 extra resource here. And then we're going to shuffle up our player deck. All right, let's get started. So I think we have to attach a Banff to Magneto. And I think we just play our tail and a specialized training here. And then work on the specialized training a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and flip over here to hero form. We're going to attach Banff to an enemy, give it to Magneto. As here interrupt, whenever he attacks, we can discard his card and declare Nightcrawler as a defender without exhausting Nightcrawler. So we can use our defense stat of 3 without exhausting ourselves. This would be a double resource right here. So we can play our this is an energy barrier. It comes in here with 3 reflection counters. And then when you would take an amount of damage, we can remove a reflection counter from here and prevent 1 damage and do 1 damage to the enemy. It's an interrupt as well. Let's just put our energy barriers over here. And then let's go ahead and use a resource here so I can play our specialized training. It's a player size. It comes in with 5 times player threat. And then let's also use a resource right here so I can play our prehensile tail. Sorry guys, I can't say that. 1 cost upgrade. You can control 1 additional upgrade that has a restricted keyword. We can also exhaust this card to generate a wild resource for any event. And let's go ahead and thwart for 2 from the specialized training and work on it a little bit. Drop it down 3 threat. And then that's going to end our turn. So let's ready back up. Draw back up to our hand size here of 5. We'll see what we get. We got a desperate defense, which means I could defend against it. We didn't get our Thor event though, which kind of stinks. Do I go for the X-Jet here during his next turn? And then we just, yeah, I think that's probably going to be the play here. I think I hold on to the bomb on Magneto. Okay, Magneto's turn, he's going to add 1 to the main scheme. He's going to attack us with a base of 3 plus a face down boost card here. We are just going to defend the attack here for 3. And then we're going to use a resource here. We use the tail here to generate a wild resource for an event and play a desperate defense. It says when your hero defends against an attack we're defending right now, we can play this card for 1 cost, which we use right here with our tail. It gets +2 defense for that attack, so we're now defending for 5. If you take no damage from that attack, we can ready up our hero. So same with the base of 3, the boost card here is going to be a 2, so 5 damage, we defend for 5. So we took no damage, so we can trigger the adjust for defense and ready back up our hero. And then after Magneto attacks, he has a 4 response, place 1 mana counter on the main scheme. Alright, then in counter phase, he's going to deal with a phase on counter card. We have a total of 2 here. First one's going to be an M-type Sentinel. It's a minion with guard. When he's defeated, give Magneto a tough stats card. Then we also got Magneto's helmet. Attached to Magneto, he cannot be confused. After your hero makes a basic attack against Magneto, we have to spend 1 of each different resource type to discard this card. He also has +1 scheme. Alright, and it's back to our turn. So unfortunately, we did not get an authority event. Do I just get down the X-Jet here? I could repurpose the energy barrier, thwart this thing out. Then we can work on the main scheme as well. But I kind of, let's see, if I play extra, it's kind of a waste, huh? No, I really just want to get the authority event. Yeah, let's use 3 resources here so I can play the X-Jet. It's a 3 cost support. We can exhaust this to generate a wild resource for a player whose identity has the X-Men trait, and we have the X-Men trait in our hero form here. Do I thwart the main or do I work on the Sentinel here? We don't have 1 attack, so let's just go ahead and thwart for 2 from the main scheme. Drop it back down to 0. And then that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And we're going to draw back up to our hand says here 5 in a hero form. Now we have 2 resource generators out on the field. And we got our authority event to scout ahead. And we have this to take out the minion as well, the port and punch. So I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, I forgot. I needed to. Do I have a bomb in my discard pile? No, I didn't have it anyways. Yeah, if I had a bomb from my discard pile, I should have used a rapid teleportation. Spend a resource of any type. We use the X-Jet to get a copy of bomb from discard pile back to our hand, but we don't have one in discard pile anyways, because then I could attach to M-type Sentinel here. But it's okay. We didn't have it. All right, it's gonna end our turn. Back to Magneto here. He's gonna add 1 to the main scheme. He's going to attack us here with a base of 3. I think we bomb this. Yeah, let's trigger our bomb. So we can discard this card from the attacking enemy. And then now we're the defender, but we don't have to exhaust ourselves. So we're defending this for 3 right now. He's in with a base of 3, plus a boost card here of 2. So he does 5 damage, and we defend for 3, even though we don't exhaust. I think I don't use energy barrier here. Let me see. Because port and punch, we just knock at the Sentinel and then give Magneto tough again. So there's no point in doing anything with that. Yeah, so we're just going to take the attack, taking 2 damage because we're defending for 3. That brings from 9 down to 7. Then this guy's going to hit us here for 2. I don't want to take so much damage is the thing. I couldn't exhaust to defend for 3. If I defend for 3 though, let's see, I can scout ahead. And then I can still port and punch. Right? Oh wait, no. If I can, how do I get 2 bumps? Do 3 damage to an enemy. Do 3 damage to each enemy with the bomb attached. So I need to discard a bomb for a scout ahead to do extra thwarting. And let me see. If I play this with this, this with this. Ooh, we're short. Okay. All right. We're gonna take the attack from anti-sentinel, but we're going to his 2 attack, but we're using energy barrier. So when you take any amount of damage, we can remove a reflection counter as interrupt and do damage to an enemy equal or do 1 damage to enemy. So let's do 1 to him first. Then he does only 1 to us instead of 2 because we use a reflection counter. So we drop from 7 down to 6. Okay, because I actually need to attack him with my a basic attack. All right, so we're down 6 life. In counter phase, we do a face on counter card, which is an assault. The villain attacks you, and I forgot. After Magneto attacks us, he adds a mana counter to main scheme. And he's gonna attack us again here. It's gonna be rough. We have to defend here, or else we possibly die. So let's defend for 3. Same with the base of 3 plus a boost card here of 3. So it does 6 damage. We defend for 3, so we drop from 6 down to 3, and we are near death. After Magneto attacks, he adds a mana counter to main scheme. When there are 3, we discard 3 counters, and then we mill from the encounter deck until we get a magnetic card and reveal it. So, oh, we got rid of both advances, which is kind of nice. Oh, but we got the worst magnetic card ever, which is Seized. So when reviewed, we put the top 6 cards of our deck, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, face down underneath the Seized. And whenever we defeat this side scheme, Magneto is going to activate against us. It has an acceleration as well in 3 threat. All right, that is not great. Okay, so Let's go ahead and it's back to our turn. We're gonna use the. Oh, I could have used an energy barrier. Um, oh man, sorry guys. We're gonna go back really quick and cheat a little bit. So whenever Magneto attacked us and did damage to us, we're gonna energy barrier one of the damages there, so on the M-type Sentinel here, and then we can prevent one of the damage. So we go from 3 back up to 4 instead of taking all that damage. Yeah, because I need him to have extra damage. Okay. Then we're going to exhaust the prehensile tail to generate a water resource for an event. Oh wait, we can't play this yet. We need to use our rapid teleportation. So let's spend a resource of any type. We'll use extra to generate a resource to grab a copy of Bomb from discard pile, add to your hand. Then we're going to exhaust the tail here to generate a water resource to play an event, so we can play Scout Ahead. Hero action Thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme. Let's take 3 off of here. And then you may discard a copy of Bomb. Let's do that from your hand to remove 3 threat from a different scheme. And let's take that 3 off of here. So when boarding party is defeated, it's going to flip over to Sabotage Master mode. Also coming in with 3 times player threat. Actually, should we clear this off instead of this? Yeah, actually, you know what? Sorry, guys. We're gonna cheat again. We're gonna leave the 3 threat on here. So whenever there was 3 threat on here, we're gonna take 3 off of boarding party. When boarding party is defeated, it flips over to Sabotage Master mode, also with 3 threat. And then we're going to take the 3 off of there with our Bomb and the Scout Ahead. So that will clear this off entirely. When this side scheme is defeated, it goes into victory display, and we add in, or we put the order decay side scheme into play, coming in with 3 times player threat. All right, and that will resolve the Scout Ahead there. All right, then we're going to use a double resource here to play a Port and Punch. Hero action attack, do 3 damage to enemy, 3 damage to each enemy with a bomb attached. No enemies with bomb, but 3 to the M-type Sentinel will knock him out. When he's defeated, he will give Magneto a tough stats card. Magneto already has a tough stats card. All right, so we got that. And then I armored vest here. We're gonna use a resource here to play our armored vest. You get +1 defense, so now we have 4 defense here. And are we gonna stay in hero form? Yeah, I think we can stay here. Let's ready back up. Yeah, we're gonna draw back up to our hand size here of 5. I was looking for a what's the card called? A desperate defense. We didn't get it. That's okay. All right, so it is Magneto's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main because of the acceleration from seized. So this goes up to 3. He's going to attack us here with a base of 3 and a face down boost card. We're going to defend his attack here with for 4 because we have the armor vest. The boost here is going to be 2. So he's going to do 5 damage to us. We're defending for 4. Do I energy barrier this? I do have a second energy barrier in my hand. No, we don't need energy barrier this right now. I'd rather repurpose this or do something else with this because we might need that later on for our perfect defense stuff. So we're going to take 1 damage. That'll bring us from 4 down to 3. After Magneto attacks, he gets a mana counter main scheme. Face down counter card is Delgado, a minion here who with retaliate and teamwork. Whenever he's defeated, discard each stun confused from the villain and give him a face down boost. Alright, back to our turn. We have a teleportation drop, but we need to attach a bomb to an enemy. So we do that. Oh wait, we play Day Tripper. Day Tripper will do that for us, I think. So we use a double to play Day Tripper. We can play teleportation drop like this, and then we could get Bonf on Magneto or play a hard to ignore. What do we do? I think we play the hard to ignore and don't go for the Bonf on Magneto. Yeah, because we have Day Tripper to block here. Okay, so let's go ahead and use a double resource here so I can play Day Tripper. As a response, whenever she enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a copy of Bonf and add to an enemy. Let's look through our discard, I think. All right, we have 1 copy of Bonf. We could get the 1 in our deck. I'm thinking about flipping to Ultra soon. So let's get the 1 from our discard pile. And we attach the enemy. Let's give it to Delgado here. All right. Then, and then it says deal 1 damage to each enemy with a copy of Bonf. So 1 damage on Delgado. All right. Then we're going to exhaust the tail to generate a wild resource for an event. This will be a second resource here. So we can play teleport drop. Discard a copy of Bonf from an enemy and do 8 damage to it. So we're going to attack Delgado here for 8. That would knock him out. He won't retaliate because he's knocked out, and he didn't retaliate the other thing because it wasn't an attack. So Delgado is gone when he's defeated. Discard each stunning confused stats from the villain and give him a face on boost. So Magneto gets a boost card here. Oh, so this is actually going to hurt. So we have to block with Day Tripper. All right. And then Day Tripper could thwart. Yeah, let's just use it as a resource to play a hard to ignore. It's a 1 cost upgrade. After your hero defends against an attack and takes no damage when he exhausts his card, and then remove 1 threat from the main scheme. Alright, Day Tripper is going to Thor for 2 from the main. So drop this down to 1 threat. She'll take a consequential damage. And that's going to end our turn. Let's ready up here. We're going to have her block this and hopefully not get another magnetic counter. And then we can flip down to Ultra. We're going to draw back up to hands here. 5. Oh, we got the What Doesn't Kill Me's here. And we got a Bomb. Okay. Magneto's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main because of the stupid acceleration from Seized. This goes up to 3 threat. He's going to attack us here. Gets another boost card. Day Tripper will block. The boost here is going to be give Magneto a tough stats card and a face down boost, which gets flipped here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. And Day Tripper is going to get knocked out here. After Magneto attacks, he gets a magnet counter. Please don't be another magnet counter right here. Exhaustion. That might be worse. Exhaustion Identity, and it will surge into, yeah, he gets a magnet counter. Exhaust each upgrade support you control, so we lose everything. And then place 1 magnet counter on the main scheme. There are 3 now, so when there are 3 counters, we discard 3 counters, and then we mill from the encounter deck until we get a magnetic card, and then we reveal it. We got on right away. In hero form, you are stunned. Take 1 damage for each magnetic counter main scheme. There are 0 here, so we take no damage, but we get stunned. And now we flip down. It's not as good. All right, let's see. What do I do here? I could repurpose this to get it ready. And then Thwart for 4. Clear off Specialized Training even. And then we could play What Doesn't Kill Me. And then Thwart again. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and play Repurpose here. Hero action, discard tech upgrade control. We're going to discard the energy barrier. And then ready your hero and choose Thwart, attack or defense. We're going to choose Thwart. So now we get +2 Thwart, x equal to the cost of the upgrade we discarded. So 2. So now we have 4 Thwart until the end of the round. So we're thwarting huge now. All right, let's go ahead and let's thwart for 4 from the Specialized Training and clear it off. When this size comes defeated, it will go into the victory display. Then we can choose one set aside specialization upgrade and put it into play. So these are the 4 upgrades here. Do I want the thwarting one, or do I want like the health one, like for Magneto? Like the defense specialist will give us extra defense. I'm planning on using What Doesn't Kill Me here. If I get the extra defense, I can heal a little bit, ready, thwart this out. Next turn, I don't need to thwart that much anymore, right? Because we have this thing already down to 3, and that's the last thing we need to do. So you know what? Let's do, I could also get the hit point one if we take damage from enemy attack, but I want to do perfect defense, right? So I want to get the defense specialist there. We're going to get this one again, just like with the Project Wide Awake. So we're going to get that, and then that will be our specialization upgrade. Your hero gets +1 defense. So now we have 5 defense with the armor and this. And after your hero performs a basic defense, we can exhaust this card and then draw a card. All right, then let's go ahead and use 2 physical resources right here so we can play a What Doesn't Kill Me. The requirement paid for this card is a physical resource, and we use 2. And then it says, heal 2 damage from your hero. We go from 3 up to 5, and then ready up your hero. So now we are ready back up again. And we have 4 thwarts still, so let's clear up the main scheme here. And then I think I could flip down. I could stay in hero form actually and get more magnet counters right now. I want to be greedy with that. Yeah, we're going to stay in hero form because we got more life here. Let's use our rapid teleportation. Spend a resource of any type. 1 resource here. Look through your discard pile for a copy of Bomb. Add to your hand. Let's get the Bomb here back to our hand. And we can attach it here to Magneto. We have more defense now. We have 5 defense. We should be able to block his attack. And we can ready up or not exhaust with the Bomb. So let's end our turn. Let's ready back up. We are stunned, but that's okay. And then we draw back up to our hand size here, 5. Night Nurse is great. Scout ahead. Oh, we got our other thwarter. Scout ahead is big. Okay. All right. So it's Magneto's turn. He is going to add 2 to the main because of the acceleration. He is going to attack us here. We will. Do I basic defense this or do I bomb it? Do we need to draw a card? Let me see. If I play this, we don't need to draw a card. We're going to bomb this. So whenever he attacks, we can discard his card. Nightcrawler is now defending for 5 because we have 3 plus 1 plus 1, and we don't have to exhaust. So he's hitting with a base of 3. We're defending for 5. This would be the boost, 3. So we do take 1 damage still. Drops us from 5 down to 4. And then Magneto adds a mana counter to main scheme after he attacks. Then he's going to deal us a face-down counter card, which is caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Oh man, do I do the hard to ignore? Yeah, let's do the hard to ignore here. We can get him back out later. Okay, so we discard that, and that's gonna end Magneto's turn. So it's back to our turn. Okay, I'm still trying to plan when I should flip down to alter. Okay, let's see here. If I can bomb him here, actually I could get it ready with a desperate defense. Let's see if I do this, do this. I can draw a card with this. All right, let's just do this. Okay, we're going to use our prehensile tail to generate a wild resource for an event. So, oh, and I need to discard a bomb to do that, right? Do I do that? Do I grab a bomb to my hand here from this card? I'm not sure I want to do that because I really want to clear a season now before I deck out because I want those cards back into the shuffle. Yeah, let's just do it. So we're going to use our rapid teleportation, spend a resource, search your discard pile for a copy of Bomb. Let's get a Bomb here. And then let's use the prehensile tail now, generate a wild resource for an event, play a scout ahead. So the event here is 1 cost, we pay for it with the tail. Remove 3 there from a scheme. Let's take 3 off of here. When this side scheme is defeated, it's going to flip over to physical strain, attached to Magneto, he loses steady. And then you may discard a copy of Bomb from your hand right here to remove 3 there from a different scheme. Let's take 3 off of seized here. When this side scheme is defeated, Magneto is going to activate against the player who defeats the scheme and discard the cards under here. So these cards get discarded now. Let's see what we got. Our Cutlass and another copy of Bomb. That's unfortunate. Okay, so these guys get discarded, and then Magneto is going to attack us here and get another mana counter. So he's hitting us with a base of 3. He gets a face down boost card whenever he attacks. So with the choose what we're going to do. We're going to defend here for 5, and then we're going to use a resource here to play a desperate defense. Hero interrupt. When your hero defense gets attacked, we get +2 for the attack, and if you take no damage, we can ready up. So we're defending for 5 + 2, which is 7. This is his face down boost. 1, so 4 damage. We fully defend it, so we can ready back up with the desperate defense. And then we can exhaust this card because we made a basic defense. This defense specialist, whenever your hero makes a basic defense, we can exhaust the card and draw a card. So we can draw a card here during our Magneto's attack, I mean. Then his force response after he attacks, we place a mana counter in the main scheme. So it's going to be 2 there. All right. Then I think I can definitely play Night Nurse here. And then I think I even want to... Yeah, he's going to pop the main scheme. There's no point throwing that out. I want to make a base recovery here. But do I keep the endurance? Yeah, let's keep endurance, I think. Okay, we're going to use this as a resource to play the Night Nurse. It comes in with 3 med counters. We can exhaust it, remove a counter, and then heal 1 damage from here and discard a stash from it. Let's just keep the stun for now, in case we get stunned again somehow. So let's flip down to Alter Ego and exhaust to recover by 3. That will bring us from 4 up to 7. And I would love to use our action here, but we have no more bombs in our deck because the third one was this card underneath seized. So I know there's no more bombs there. So let's just end our turn. We're going to ready up here. And do I have the Chapel? We're going to draw back up to our hands here of 6. We deck out. No, the Chapel was also underneath the seas. So we get dealt based on counter card after decking out. And shuffle our discard pile back into deck. We do have the superpower training though. And we're going to draw 2 more cards back up to 6. So the big timing window that I'm looking for here is with the main scheme. When there's 2 mana counters on it, that's when I want it to flip, so it goes down to 1. Because we discard all the mana counters after it advances to the next main scheme. So we're going to draw 2 more cards back up to your hands of 6 and end our turn. And we finally got the Inflappable here, which is pretty nice. We keep getting poured away whenever we are ending an Alter Ego, so we don't necessarily need it, nor do we need the Desperate Defense. All right, so it is Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. Scheme goes up to 3. He's going to scheme with a base of 3, so it's going to pop for sure, and a boost here. Boost effect is if it's an attack, it does something. It's not an attack, something else happens. He schemes for 3. That's going to advance the main scheme. When that happens, we discard all the mana counters, and we can advance the main scheme to stage 2A now. When review, place one mana counter here. If Sabotage Master Mode is not in Victory Display, it is in a Victory Display, so we don't do anything else with that. So Advanced Main Scheme Stage 2B, one mana counter and one threat. Alright, then Magneto's going to deal with a face down counter card. First one is Electric Shock. You are confused. And then place one threat on the main scheme for each mana counter on it. There's one mana counter, so one threat goes on the main scheme. And then we got Wrapped in Metal attached to your identity. You cannot thwart, attack, defend, or recover. We can exhaust your identity, spend a physical to discard card. Okay, so we can't get another hue through, which is a little bit unfortunate, but not the worst thing in the world, I guess. Alright, so we have physical here, but we only use this if we're in hero form because we don't have the X-Men trait. So I think we just flip over, yeah, because we can't recover with this Wrapped in Metal thing. Yeah, let's use our action first. Search your deck for a copy of Bonf and add to your hand. Let's look through here, get a Bonf in our hand. That's always going to be helpful. We can get down the Unflappable and play Superpower Training, I guess. And hold on to Desperate Defense, I think, is another good play. All right, let's flip over here to hero form. We can still change forms. We're going to use this action here. Exhaust your identity. Spend a physical resource. We're going to exhaust the extra to generate WoW and declare it to be a physical to discard this card. So Wrapped in Metal is now gone. Then, let's see here. What's our hand? Pour Away does not help. Okay, let's go ahead and attach a Bonf to Magneto. So we have that Bonf on him. And then let's go ahead and... This is an event. We can't play any events currently because these are responses. So we can play Superpower Training, though. Maybe like that. Play an Unflappable and play a Desperate Defense. I mean a Endurance. That's fine, yeah. We don't need a Desperate Defense. So let's use a resource here so I can play Endurance. This will increase our max hit points by 3, but our current ones go up as well. So we go from 7 up to 10. And now our max hit points are 12. Then we're going to use this as a resource to play an Unflappable. It's a 1-cost upgrade. After you defend against attack, take no damage. We can exhaust this card and draw a card. This would be a resource here, so I can play a Superpower Training. Player resizing comes in with 3 times player threat. And then when we defeat it, we can search our deck for an identity-specific upgrade and put it into play. Let's go ahead. I don't think we need the Night Nurse yet, in case we get somewhat confused again. So let's just hold on to that, and we can use it next turn. Let's ready up here and end our turn. So we're going to draw back up to our hands as a 5, and we're decently set up here. Okay, I like that what doesn't kill me, because this can pay for it. This can get electrical energy barrier, and then we can also scout ahead. They're looking pretty good right here, I think. Yeah, scout ahead can clear off the threat. Okay, so it is Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. It goes up to 3 threat. He's going to attack us here. Do we basic defense this or Bonf it? We have 5 defense. He's hitting with a base of 3. If I basic defense, I can draw a card. I don't need my basic activation right now. Yeah, because we have the Night Nurse. So yeah, let's basic defense and keep the Bonf on him. So we're going to defend here for 5 with the Armored Vest and the Defense Specialist. He's in with a base of 3. Come on, low boost. Give him a tough stats card and another face on boost card. So he gets another boost here, and it's 2. This one is 0. So just going to be 5 damage. We're defending for 5 because we have the Armored Vest and Defense Specialist. Take no damage from the attack. So whenever we make a basic defense, we can exhaust this and draw a card. When we take no damage from an attack, we can exhaust a Unflappable, draw another card. Okay, we got a Bonf here, which is actually huge. Okay, so that's going to end the active. No, and then after he attacks force response, he gets a mana counter. Now that ends the activation phase. We can deal a face on counter card now, which is going to be a gank up. The villain in each minion engaged with you attacks. So Magneto's going to attack us again. We got to Bonf this one. So we're going to trigger this Bonf here. Whenever attached enemy attacks this card, declare Nightcrawler defender without defending. So now we're defending for 5 again, even though we're already exhausted. He's in with a base of 3. Boost card is give Magneto tough, another face down boost card. 2, so we fully block it again, it's 5 damage. We take no damage from it, but we already exhausted all of our stuff, so we can't do that again. After he attacks, though, when we took no damage, he adds a mana counter. When there's 3, we discard 3 mana counters. Then we mill from the encounter deck until we get a magnetic card and reveal it. And I'm very glad we got rid of the master plan there. Oh man, okay. Exhaust each upgrade and support you control, so everything gets exhausted here. Oh, wait a minute. I should have Night Nurse last turn. Place a mana counter in main scheme. Now I can't Night Nurse. Oh no, this is not good. So now we can't do our thwarting thing. Wait, we can what doesn't kill me, I guess. We have to. That's a little bit unfortunate there because I had to spend the bomb. Okay, so it's back to our turn. We lost the Night Nurse. So we're gonna use where's our other physical resource? Wait. When paying for this card, spend the list. Oh, we only need to spend one physical resource to pay for it, right? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna use the bomb and a build support here. We'll pay for this card, spend the listed resource. Yeah, so this would be a physical and a mental resource to play what doesn't kill me. Hero action, heal 2 from your identity. So we go from 10 back up to a full life of 12. And we also ready your hero. All right, then we're going to go ahead and thwart so we can remove our confuse. Then we're going to use our, I want to play this. If I scout ahead with the Banff, do I do that? I think I hold on to energy barrier. And then, yeah, let's use rapid teleportation. Discard, spend a resource of any type. So resource here. Look through your discard pile for a copy of Banff added to your hand. So we got this now. Then we're going to use a resource here to play a scout ahead. Hero action, thwart, remove 3 that from a scheme, 3 off of here. And then you may discard a copy of Banff from your hand right here to remove 3 from a different scheme. Let's take 3 off of the superpower training now. When this side scheme is defeated, search your deck and discard pile for an identity specific upgrade, put it into play. We're going to get Kurt's Cutlass here. Yeah, all right. So this is a 2-cost identity specific upgrade. It comes with 2 restricted cards. Nightcrawler gets +1 attack, +1 defense, and retaliate 1. And the +1 defense is huge now because now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defense. So we should be able to block out almost all of Magneto's attacks because we got the 4 booster out of the way and the energy barrier if we do get the 4 booster. So this comes straight into play now. And then this will go into victory display because it's a victory keyword. So let's remove from the game. All right, that will resolve the scout ahead. And we're going to end our turn here. Let's ready back up. And then we're still stunned. We still have the Night Nurse, which I never used, unfortunately. And then we're going to hold on to energy barrier in our hand and draw back up to our hand size hero 5 in our hero form. Ooh, we got a desperate defense here. So we could defend and ready, which I think is what we do. Yeah, because we use this as a resource generator for it, and we play an energy barrier. Okay, so it is Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us here with a base of 3. Face down boost card. We're going to defend the attack. We're going to exhaust the tail here to generate a wild resource for an event to play a hero interrupt desperate defense. When you hear defense against attack, we get +2 for that defense. So we're defending now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. We take no damage when we ready up. This will be his boost. 1, so he's hitting for 4. We defend for 8. Take no damage. So we can ready up. After he attacks, he places a mana counter in main scheme. After we defend, we can exhaust this card because we use our base defense because we exhausted, so we can draw a card. We can also exhaust Inflammable whenever we took no damage from an attack, draw another card. All right, that's huge. Then in counter phase, we can deal face on a counter card, which is Magnetic Missile. Surge, and if you send no minion play, no minions, but it will surge. So we get another encounter card, which is going to be Metal Shards. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. We drop from 12 down to 11 and place a mana counter on the main scheme. No, not another mill here. So there's 3 mana counters again. We discard 3 counters and we mill from the encounter until we get a magnetic card, which is not that. That's not magnetic. That's not magnetic. That's not magnetic. Is he going to deck out here? Oh, we got a magnetic card at the end. All right, so this will come out here as a side scheme. It's a magnetic card. One of you plays 2 threat here for each ally in play. No allies, so only 2 threat in here with the crisis. So we can't throw from the main while this side scheme's in play. But Magneto decks out here, so he gets a permanent acceleration token on the main scheme. And we shuffle the discard pile here back into deck. And I'm okay with that because we have Day Tripper here, our only ally, who is going to save us. Oh, and I forgot, whenever Magneto attacks us, we have retaliate. So it's a mandatory trigger, so we must trigger it with our Cutlass. So we retaliate and knock off his tough status card. I don't think he got another tough after that. So his tough is gone. All right, but now we have this acceleration, which is pretty bad for us, but we are ready to start to put on damage now. All right, so shuffle it up, and then let's do our turn. Okay. I think first, let's use a double resource here, so we can play Day Tripper. Whenever she enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a copy of Banff. Let's look at our discard here. Yeah, because we have 2 bombs in there. And attach to enemy, we give 2 Magneto. Then deal 1 damage to each enemy with a copy of Banff. So 1 to Magneto. It's our first damage in this game, bringing it from 20 down to 19. Okay, so we got that. Do we just have her thwart this out? We have the scout ahead. I don't necessarily need it this turn though. Let's see. Do I have the resources to pay for what I want? We can do damage to Magneto, and then we're short on a resource to play the energy barrier. Would I just want to get out the energy barrier here and play it safe? Because if we get our repurposes, we could still stack on tons of damage. What's our discard pile looking like? Yeah, no repurposes here. If I get out all 3 energy barriers, though, could be huge. Let's go ahead and have Day Tripper floor for 2 to clear out the magnetically sealed. She'll take a consequential damage. So this side skin is now defeated. Let's exhaust the Night Nurse, remove a counter to heal damage from Nightcrawler. So we go from 11 up to 12, and we can also remove a stats card. So let's get rid of the stun here. We don't need a thwart right now, I think. So let's go ahead and just swing for 2. We have +1 attack with our Cutlass on Magneto. That'll bring it from 19 down to 17. And then I think I actually want to keep the Energy Barrier and the Portent Punch and try to get into more cards here. So let's exhaust the extra to generate a wild resource. This will be second resource here to play our Energy Barrier. So we got it back down. Comes in with the 3 reflection counters. All right, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. We're going to hold on to our other stuff because we're ready to start to do some damage. And we're going to draw back up here of our hand size of 5. So drawing 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. We haven't got down the hard to ignore this game. Yeah, okay. Oh, I could have, no, we already have Bomb. All right, so Magneto's turn, he's going to add 2 to the main with the acceleration, goes up to 3. He's going to attack us here. Face down boost card. Are we going to bomb this? Or do I want to just defend? If I defend, I can't ready. We could also have Day Tripper thwart the main, though. We don't need to thwart the main right now. But the reason I want a basic defense is so I can draw with Defense Specialist, which only triggers if your hero performs a basic defense with the exhaust. And I think the bomb won't work for that. Portent Punch. Okay, let me see. If I basic defense, I can Portent Punch and Energy Barrier this next turn. Yeah, let's basic defense. We don't need our ready right here. So let's defend here for 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Magneto's hitting with a base of 3 plus a boost card here of 0. So we take no damage. After he attacks, he gets a mana counter. Then after we defend, we exhaust this because we basically defended. To draw a card, we exhaust on Flapple because we took no damage, draw another card. And then we also retaliate on him. So I'll bring him from 17 down to 16. All right, we add the mana counter already. Then we get dealt face on encounter card during the encounter phase, which will be gang up. So Magneto's going to attack us here again. I guess we just bomb this one. Yeah, let's discard our bomb. So now we're defending for 6 and we don't have to exhaust. And then he's hitting with a base of 3 plus a boost card here of 1. So he does no damage. You add another mana counter though. All right, actually, do we get down the hard to ignores now? Because then we could just thwart off the main scheme. I could also tally. Oh, wait. Tally ho? After bomb makes Nightcrawler. Okay, sorry guys. So I think it's still in the same time window. So Magneto attacks us here. And then we discard the bomb just now. So as hero response, we can play this event. Let's exhaust our tail to generate a wild resource for an event. Play Tally Ho. After bomb makes Nightcrawler defender attack, which it just did, we can return that copy of bomb to your hand. Then do 3 damage to attack an enemy. So 3 to Magneto will bring it from 16 down to 13. And that's really good because we can get the bomb back to your hand and chip away a little bit at his health. Okay, so it's back to our turn. Okay, so I think we just play the bomb on him. We add the mana count. Yeah, we add the mana count already. So, okay, let's see. I can't let this kill me because my hit points are too high. If I play Energy Barrier and I play a bomb, I can also play Hard to Ignore. Hold on to this. I think that it's going to be pretty good here. Yeah, let's attach the bomb to Magneto. Let's exhaust extra to generate resource to play one of our Hard to Ignores here. So it's a 1-cost upgrade. After hero defends against attack and takes no damage, we can exhaust the card to remove 1 threat from the main scheme. And then I think we do the other Energy Barrier here. We do the other Energy Barrier. We have the Portent Punch still. I'm just holding on to it. I want my Desperate Defenses. Do I have any more in here? Desperate Defense. 1, 2. Oh, we only got 1 more left. But our deck is getting kind of low. So we could be getting into it soon. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get down to Energy Barrier. So we're going to use 2 resources here. So we can play a second energy barrier now. And then maybe I don't even want to defend. No, I want the card draw from defending though. I wish I didn't have such high defense so I can trigger this thing. When I'm taking my damage, I can remove a counter from here to do damage to Magneto. Alright, we're gonna hold on to this in our hand, I think. Yeah, we don't need a buff. That's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we're gonna draw back up to 5 again, still holding on to 2 cards. Maybe not the best play, but oh, we got the desperate defense, so I'm feeling really good now. We get it ready and our energy barrier. Oh, we got a teleport drop, so we probably just play it. Okay, Magneto's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main. This goes from 3 up to 5. He's gonna attack us here. We are going to basic defense and exhaust a tail to generate water resource to play a desperate defense. So we take no damage from this attack, we can ready up. We're defending for 1, 2, because this gives us +2, 3. So it's 5, and then 6, 7, 8 damage. He's hitting with a base of 3 plus a boost card here of 3, so he's only going to do 6, which is nothing. We take no damage, so we can ready back up. We can also exhaust this because we made a basic defense to draw a card. And since we took no damage, we can also exhaust this to draw another card. And then after Magneto attacks as a force response, we place a mana counter main scheme. There's 3, so we know the counters. And then we discard from the encounter deck until we get a magnetic card, and then we have to reveal it. And we got Magnetic Mayhem, which is that side scheme with the Amplify and 4 times player threat. Alright, and then when we defeat it, we discard top 4 cards in the encounter deck, and then place 1 mana counter main scheme for each magnetic card discard. I think we're just going to ignore it for the rest of this game. In counter phase, we deal a face on counter card, which is 0 for the cause, resolve the 1 defeat of each acolyte minion. If you're not engaged with them, discard from the encounter deck until we get any minion, and then reveal it. So we're going to mill here until we get a minion. Got the M-type Sentinel. When he's defeated, give Magneto tough stats card, and he has guard. Oh man, the guard is pretty nasty. Alright, so it's back to our turn here. I think we don't need a chapel anymore. Yeah, let's get rid of the M-type Sentinel with our Portent Punch. And then I would love to stun Magneto right here, but we have to get rid of the guard minion first. Maybe I should have Day Tripper knock herself out. Let's exhaust the extra to generate a wild resource for our rapid teleportation. Ooh, wait, did I retaliate on him? I forgot to retaliate. It's a mandatory trigger, so we gotta do our retaliate on Magneto. That'll bring him from 13 down to 12. Okay, so we're gonna extract here for rapid teleportation, spend a resource, and return a copy of Bomb from discard pile back to your hand. So let's get the Bomb here back to our hand. And actually, I could knock out Day Tripper. Oh, I forgot to ignore the main. That's fine. Let's see. So Day Tripper and that Portent Punch do 3 damage and 3 damage to each enemy with the Bomb attached. That would just knock off Magneto's tough stats card though. That doesn't really. Oh wait, he has a Bomb there. I forgot he has a Bomb there. Okay, so let's attach this Bomb to the M-type Sentinel. Yeah, that'll work out. Then we're going to use 2 resources here, I think. Yeah, these would be our 2 resources. So we can play a Portent Punch. Here, Ashton attack, do 3 damage to enemy, hit the M-type Sentinel for 3. And it says to do 3 damage to each enemy with the Bomb attached. So Magneto's going to take 3. That'll bring him from 12 down to 9 because he has a Bomb. And 3 to M-type Sentinel, so he gets knocked out. When he's defeated here, because that attack happened at the same time, he gives Magneto a tough stats card with his 1 defeated effect. And then this thing is now gone. Alright, and that resolves the Portent Punch. Alright, then I think we teleport drop him here. Let's swing for 2 at Magneto, because we have the Cutlass to knock off his tough stats card. 2 resources here to play a teleport drop. Discard a copy of Bomb from enemy. Let's discard the Bomb from Magneto. Do 8 damage to him and then stun him. So that'll bring him from 9 down to 1. And he'll also get stunned with that as well. And Magneto no longer has steady thanks to the physical strain. So he is fully stunned here. And that's going to resolve that. And then Day Tripper is going to throw for 2 from the main. Drop it from 5 down to 3. Should take a consequent damage, get knocked out. Alright, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up here. And we're drawing into 2 repurposes soon. Alright, we're going to draw back up to 5 here. There's one of them. And there's the other one. And what doesn't kill me, but we can't even use it because we have too much life. Hopefully it attacks it, and I'll just take it. And I'll energy bury him too. Let's check our discard pile. Do we have another teleport drop? I think we have 2 copies in the deck, right? We're coming up on 1. Okay, so Magneto's turn is going to add 2 to the main. goes up to 5. He attacks, but he is stunned, so he won't get a mana counter either. Face down counter card is Magneto Bubble. Oof, okay. Attached to Magneto, he gains retaliate 1. When he would take any amount of damage, put it here instead. Then there's 8 more damage, we discard this card. Alright, it's back to our turn. I don't know if I do the repurpose stuff here yet, though. I mean, the thing is, I have nothing else to do if I don't do it. Because I didn't defend against his attack, so I didn't trigger anything else. If I repurpose an energy barrier, we can swing for 2, then we swing for 4. He's going to retaliate on that. Oh, we could what doesn't kill me with the retaliates. I could also energy barrier back the retaliate damage, but I think I want to take the damage so I can play what doesn't kill me. Yeah, because this can play that. Alright, that would be the play here. So let's swing for 2 on Magneto. It goes onto the bubble. Then he's going to retaliate his for 1. We drop from 12 down to 11. Then let's play a repurpose. Discard tech upgrade you control. Let's discard an energy barrier. We ready up your hero and choose thwart, attack, or defense. We're going to choose attack, I guess. So we get +2 because the tech upgrade that we discarded is a cost of 2. So we're now attacking for 4 with the cutlass. So let's go ahead and... Ah, man, we need thwart anyways as well. It's not a good turn. We're going to just swing for 4 on Magneto. So it goes on the bubble. So it's going to be 6 total damage on the bubble now. He's going to retaliate his for another 1. We drop from 11 down to 10. Then, yeah, we're just going to waste our whole hand and not really do anything. That's fine. Let's play a second repurpose here. So we discard another tech upgrade that we control. And then we ready back up again. And we can choose thwart or attack. Let's choose thwart this time. So now we get +2 to our thwart with our energy bear. So now we have 4 thwart and 4 attack as well because we have +1 with the cutlass. And then we're going to, let's swing for 4 on Magneto. It goes on his bubble. It's defeated now, so he won't retaliate on us. And then the bubble is gone. Yeah, Magneto has a lot of stuff to prevent us from damaging him. We don't have allies to do low damages. Let's exhaust the tail to generate a physical resource for an event. We're going to declare the wild to be physical. Extra will be another wild which we can declare to be physical. To play what doesn't kill me, which is an event. Heal 2 from here, we go from 10 up to 12, and we can also ready up. And then we have that 4 thwart thanks to the repurpose, so we can throw for 4 from the main, drop it down to 1 threat. And then we're going to attach a bomb to Magneto. And then, do we use rapid teleportation here to get another bomb to our hand? I don't think we need it, right? Yeah, I don't want to flip down here for sure. Yeah, we're just going to end our turn. Let's hold on to the double. It's right. Yeah, actually, do we hold on to double? Is there another energy barrier? I think we're down all 3, so we don't need the double. Wait, is there an energy barrier? 1, 2. Yeah, we don't have any more energy barriers. I don't know. Oh wait, no, we have our 2-cost teleport drop though, so I think we keep the double there to pay for that if we have 2 in Nightcrawler's deck. Okay, so we're gonna end our turn. Let's keep the double. Drop back up to 5. Yeah, we got. Oh no, that's a point punch. Does he only have 1 teleport drop in his entire deck? Yeah, he does. Okay, so we deck out. We get dealt a face on counter card whenever we deck out. Then we shuffle our discard pile back into the deck. And this time I gotta remember to use the hard to ignore, because that would be nice. A little bit of threat goes a long way. A little bit of threat removal. Okay, we're gonna draw back up to our hands as a 5 in our hero form, so 2 more cards from this. And we can hopefully retaliate Magneto and flip him to the next stage here. Okay, so we have a bad hand. Okay, Magneto's turn is gonna add 2 to the main with the acceleration. Goes up to 3. He is going to attack us here. Let's bomb this first. So we're going to discard it. So we're defending for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we don't have to exhaust. He's hitting with a base of 3 plus a boost card here of, oh man, give him a tough stats card, and then another face down boost card, and it has an amplify. So this other boost here is 0. Okay, so amplify is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're defending for 6. So we don't take damage even with the amplify. So we don't take any damage from the attack. So we can exhaust hard to ignore to remove a threat from here. 3 to 2. Exhaust Unflappable to draw a card. We can't do this one because we didn't use a base defense. We used our Banff. And after Magneto attacks, he places a mana counter on the main scheme. Let's see, he got the tough, yeah. And then we retaliate now, so we knock off his tough stats card with our Cutlass because we retaliate. And he got the tough from the boost effect. Yeah, so that's the correct time for that. Then we get dealt a face-on counter card for a total of 2. First one is Uniscale, a minion with teamwork and toughness. Whenever she's defeated, give Magneto a tough stats card. If he already has one, then heal 4 damage from him. And then wrapped in metal again. So we cannot thwart, attack, defend, or recover. We have to exhaust and spend a physical to discard this card. All right, back to our turn. Let's see here. I could, it didn't kill me. I can get down to hard to ignore. And we could port and punch. Let's see. Do I ignore her and go for Magneto here? Magneto is very annoying. Now I don't have the energy bears would be really good against Uniscale because she's a minion. Okay, let's just do that. So let's use this here first. Exhaust your identity. Spend a physical resource to extra can generate a physical, so we can discard this card. So now that's gone. Then we want to. Oh, I just realized we cannot. What doesn't kill me because we have too much health. Because the cost for it is to heal 2 damage. If we can't heal, then we can't trigger it. So I could play Helicarrier here. If I play Helicarrier, I could play the Hard to Ignore. We can get a Bomb. And then we can take some damage here, I guess. Yeah, let's get set up a little bit more then. We're going to waste this turn a little bit. So we're going to use 3 resources here, so I can play a Helicarrier. We can exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1, so we can play a second copy of Hard to Ignore. Then we can exhaust, let's just flip Magneto, I think. Yeah, let's exhaust the tail to generate a wild resource for an event. This will be a second resource here to play a Port and Punch. Do 3 damage to enemy. We're just going to do 3 to... Ooh, I don't have a Bomb. That's fine. We're just going to do 3 to Magneto. That'll bring him from 1 down to 0 and pop him over to his third and final stage here. 3 scheme, 3 attack, 22 hit points. And then he has toughness. Whenever he's reviewed, do each player face on a counter card. So we get a face on a counter card here. And I want to do that because if he gets more toughs, it's going to be super annoying having him at 1 life. That's going to resolve that. We have no more resources to get the other Bomb, but that's okay. Let's end our turn and ready back up. I hope we can draw into a Desperate Defense. I think we still have 3 copies in the deck now. So that will for sure allow us to live here. Let's look here. Yeah, we should draw into 1, hopefully. Ending our turn drawing up to 5. All right, never mind. We didn't get it. So this could get rough. But we do have full life, and we can defend at least from Magneto's attack. But if it gets 2 attack activations, could get nasty. Okay, so Magneto's turn is going to add 2 to main because of the acceleration. Goes up to 4. He attacks here. This will be his face on boost card. We are going to defend the attack. And then, yeah, we just defend here. So same with a base of 3 plus a boost of 2 plus 1 here. So he's hitting for 6 with the Amplify. We defend it for 6. We don't take any damage. So we can trigger both Hard to Ignores. Remove 2 from the main. Plus 1 each. Drops it down. Exhaust Inflammable. Draw a card because we took no damage. Exhaust Defense Specialist because we made a basic defense. And we draw another card. No Desperate Defense. I guess it doesn't do anything anymore right now because we already defended. Alright, so we did that. He adds a mana counter after attacking. Uniscale is going to hit us for 2. We drop from 12 down to 10. Then we get dealt a face on counter card. Total of 2 here. First one is the Acolytes. Each Acolyte minion gains guard now with the hazard icon and 3 threat. Alright, that's okay. And then we also got another Acolyte minion with teamwork. So with the official ruling with teamwork now is that she's going to activate on us the new minion that just came out, but the old one will not. So Amelia Bot's going to hit us here for 1. Let's take it. We drop from 10 down to 9. And when she's defeated, we get confused. But they have guard with the Acolytes, but if we clear the Acolytes, they don't have guard. Do I just ignore them and try to go for the kill Magneto here? Day Tripper. Oh, I forgot. We have freaking Retaliate with our Cutlass. So we Retaliate Magneto's tough. It's a mandatory trigger, so I gotta do it. I have to do it now. We Retaliate on Uniscale's tough as well and knock that off. That is really, really useful to ping off those toughs. Now we can actually what doesn't kill me here, which is pretty cool. We can play Day Tripper as well. We don't need a Chapel. Oh, we got our Authority event. Okay, I didn't realize that we had it. So we can, let's use our Authority event first. So let's exhaust the tail to generate a wild resource for any event. So we can play Scout Ahead. Hero action, Thor remove 3 from a scheme, clear this off. Then we can discard a copy of Bomb from our hand. Actually, we don't need to. Because I'm fine with the other threat there, because we can hard to ignore the main. Yeah, we're not going to discard the Bomb. So just 3 from a scheme, clear that off, which is still useful. Then we're going to use a double here. No, we attach Bomb first. Let's attach Bomb to Magneto. Then we're going to use a double. Whoops, that's not a double. Double here. Yeah, double here to play Day Tripper. When she enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a copy of Bomb and attach to an enemy. Let's get a Bomb from discard. And we'll put it on. It doesn't really matter. If we do it on her, we can just defend the attack for free. Okay, so let's put on Uniskion. And then Day Tripper says, do 1 damage to each enemy with a copy of Bomb attached to them. So 1 to Uniskion and 1 to Magneto. That'll bring from 22 down to 21. Okay, we're getting a little bit closer here. Let's use the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. So what doesn't kill me, just 1 cost. Extra, we generate a wall resource, which we can declare to be a physical to play what doesn't kill me. So we heal 2, go from 9 to 11, and we can ready back up as well. I think we ignore the minions here. Nightcrawler is too tanky to deal with this right now. We're going to use a resource here, our Chappa, to play a third hard to ignore. So I have all 3 of them down. And then they don't have guard anymore because we got rid of the acolytes. And we don't care about teamwork anymore because only the new one will activate with the new rulings from Age of Apocalypse. So let's just go ahead and swing for 2 on Magneto. That'll bring from 21 down to 19. And then we're going to have Day Tripper swing for 2 at Magneto as well. That'll bring from 19 down to 17. Day Tripper takes a consequential damage. That ends our turn. Let's right back up. We're just looking for our attacks here. And then we have all of them in the deck still. As long as we don't get a seized, we should be good. So we can ready up and then draw back up to 5 here. Let's check our discard pile. How many attacks? Oh, we got 1 Pouring Punch left and 1 of the teleport drop. Nightcrawler doesn't have that much damage actually. Ooh, we got the teleport drop though, so I'm feeling pretty good now. And we got a bomb, so we can do 8. We can attack some too. Electrostatic armor will be helpful as well. Oh, we have Tally Ho, so we want to Tally Ho this for sure. I gotta remember to do that. Okay, so it is Magneto's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the manual deceleration. It goes up to 4. Oh man, it's on 2 counters. He's gonna attack us here. We're gonna trigger our bomb. So whenever he attacks, we discard his card and we declare ourselves as a defender without exhausting ourselves. Then it says after bomb makes Nightcrawler a defensive attack, we can play Tally Ho. Let's exhaust this to generate a wall resource for an event. To play the Tally Ho, which is a 1-cost event, we return the copy of bomb to your hand and do 3 damage to attack an enemy. So 3 to Magneto brings it from 17 down to 14. Okay, then he's going to attack us here. We're defending for 6. He's hitting with a base of 3 plus a boost card here of 2. Amplify makes it +1, so he's hitting for 3. Or he's hitting for 6, but we defend for 6 here with the +1, +1, +1. So we take no damage from the attack. That means that we can trigger Inflammable and draw a card. Actually, does this trigger first? I don't know. Okay, so let's do his thing first. After he attacks, he gets a mana counter. We remove the 3 counters, and then we mill from the encounter deck until we get a magnetic card and reveal it. We got, yeah, so let's just do this first. I don't know what the correct ruling is, so we're not going to do any more triggers. Exhaust each upgrade and support you control, so we lose everything here. Man, perfect defense is rough on Magneto, huh? And then place a mana counter in main scheme. Okay, so we did Magneto's thing. Now she's going to attack us. We can discard Banff, so we don't take any damage because we're defending for 6. And we don't have to exhaust to do that. She's going to hit us for 1. We're just going to take it. So we drop from 11 down to 10. Then in counter phase, we dealt a face down counter card, which would be an advance. Magneto's going to scheme here with a base of 3 plus a boost card here. Give him a tough stats card, not a tough stats card, and another face down boost card. So scheme for 3, 4, 5. Exhaust your identity, 6. So he schemes for a lot and he'll get exhausted here. So main scheme's going to pop here. So we're going to advance a main scheme. It's not the best. To stage 3A, we remove all mana counters and it says place 2 mana counters here. And then if physical strength is not attached to manual, it is, so we don't do anything else. 2 mana counters, this original token carries. And then we have start 1 initial threat on this game. If we hit 7, then we lose the game, but no more advances in the encounter deck. Alright, it's back to our turn here. Alright, let's see. What can we do? Oh wait, do we do our retaliate? Oh man, okay. We retaliate her. And we should retaliate Magneto, but I think it was before the tough. Let's just keep his life like that. I don't want to mess anything up. Okay, so we just do it like that. All right, we have a bunch of bombs though. So let's attach the bomb to Magneto. And then, yeah, we have minions now to perfect defense, so that's really good. We're going to use 2 resources here to play a teleport drop. Oh, wait. Just kidding. He has tough. Day Tripper is going to swing for 2. Knock off Magneto's tough stats card. She'll take a consequential damage, get knocked out. All right, now we're gonna use 2 resources here to play a teleport drop. Here, action attack this card, copy a bomb from enemy, this, and do 8 damage to enemy and stun it. So 8 to Magneto will bring it from 14 down to 6, and he'll also get stunned here. So that's really good. And then let's go ahead and attach this bomb here. Let's do it on Uniskion again, I guess. Whoops. And then we can perfect defense. Yeah, we can do that on her when she attacks. Okay, that's gonna end her turn. Let's ready back up. And because we got everything exhausted, so we can't do anything else with our upgrades and supports here. And hopefully we can draw into that last attack event and do the extra 6 damage to Magneto to finish him off. We're gonna draw 5. And we got the Portent Punch and what doesn't kill me and repurpose. So we have the kill in hand here. Magneto's turn, he's gonna add 2 to the main, it goes up to 3. He attacks, but he is fully stunned because of the physical strain. Then Uniskin's gonna attack us here for 2. We're gonna trigger the bomb, discard it. And then we're defending here for 6, even though she's hitting for 2. Since we successfully defend the attack, we can trigger Hard to Ignore. So after your defense against an attack and takes no damage, exhaust the Hard to Ignore. Remove 1/3 from the scheme for each one, so 3, clearing off the main. Exhaust Inflammable, because we took no damage from an attack that we defended. Draw a card, because Banff has the defense keyword. And then this can't trigger because we didn't use a base defense. And me and Vault hits us for 1, we drop from 10 down to 9. Alright, and then face down counter card here. Magneto didn't attack, so no mana counter. Oh, we got a seized. I think that's fine. Do we deck out? No, it's fine. So top 6 cards of our deck right here, we don't deck out. Face down underneath the seized, and the seized came in a little bit too late for Magneto, so we're good to go. Has acceleration, 3 times player threat. If we defeat it, he activates on us. We're not going to defeat it anymore. All right, so it is back to our turn here. I want to try to do as much damage as possible on Magneto because he really annoyed me this game. So let's go ahead and got this. Okay, let's use a double here so I can play an energy barrier. Comes in with 3 reflection counters. Then we're going to use our rapid teleportation. Spend a resource of any type. We're going to use the extra generate a wild resource to get a copy of bomb from discard pile back to your hand. Let's get a bomb here. Then let's go ahead and attach the bomb to Magneto. These minions do not have guard. We're going to ignore them. And then we're just going to hit Magneto here. Okay. And then let's see. We have the Portent Punch, which will do 6. So we play for it with that. We can repurpose. And then we're short 1 resource for another thing. For what doesn't kill me. Yeah, I guess we just repurpose that. Because wait, will it do more damage? It doesn't matter, guys. I'm spending too much. Okay, so we're just going to swing at Magneto for 2 with our, because we have +1 to Cutlass. That'll bring it from 6 down to 4. Then we're going to play our repurpose here. Your action is card tech up your control. Let's discard the energy barrier. It has 2 costs, so we get +2 to our attack, and we can ready back up. Then we're going to swing for 4 at Magneto. That'll bring it from 4 down to 0. And just to beat him down even more, we're going to exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. For this until we generate a water resource for an event to play our Portent Punch. Here, action attack, do 3 damage to enemy, and do 3 damage to each enemy with the bomb attached. Magneto has a bomb, so 6 damage on him. That will overkill him a little bit more because he really annoyed me with his exhausting all of our cards, all of our upgrades and supports and everything. But yeah, that was it. That was the thematic matchup against Nightcrawler and Magneto at Genosha. No, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Nightcrawler is still a lot of fun, but I think Magneto is a very nasty villain with his exhaustion stuff. And I gotta remember the retaliate on the cutlasses. This is not good for me to keep on forgetting that. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.